5 minutes away from 3 points. Didn't quite happen again today. A point. Just your assessment on the whole game.
I'm really, really proud of the players and how they've played. I think we've come away from home to a decent team, a good team. We've had some real good results here, and completely controlled the game. I think we've dominated the game for most of it. Probably the first 15 minutes they had a good spell, and then after that, lads stayed composed, stuck to the plan. I thought they were excellent, absolutely excellent, and it's just disappointing we can't hold on for the win. But for me, it's another step. It's another progression, another improvement on what I've seen in terms of the information they're taking on, the courage to pull it off and do it. So as I said, I'm really proud of them for doing that. The only thing is, I'm just disappointed we couldn't hold out and see it for a win.
At half time, you felt as if the 3 points were there was a possibility for them. For those 3 points here at the Keepmoat. So, you must have been very positive going into the second half.
Yeah, I said to them, nothing changes. We're in control of the game. They've had to change the way they play and the way they do things out of possession. So there you go. Straight away, they've had to adapt for us, not the other way around. We haven't had to come here and adapt to what we were doing. They've had to change for us. So it's the biggest compliment they can pay, I guess. So you've earned that. The players earned that in the first half, and just didn't want them to change anything in the second half, and they didn't. As I said, they had the courage and conviction to stick to what we're doing, and they showed real belief in the second half, which was really positive. I think it showed until the last 5-10 minutes. They showed a real belief in what we were doing and what they were doing out on the pitch. So, as I said, I was really pleased. And then we get a goal, which is an absolutely brilliant goal.
It was a great goal.
Yeah, we kept the ball for a long time, and then what a finish. And to be honest, he's played excellently the last couple. He's in good form. He's doing exactly what we're asking him to do. So hopefully Alex keeps building on that. But as I said to a man, they're excellent, and just the only disappointing thing is we come in without all 3 points.
Well, let's talk about the equaliser, because there was, obviously a question that there was a foul just before the goal.
Yeah, it's a foul, and we'll go and see the referee in a minute and show him, and it's a blatant foul. I think the disappointing thing is that Lee's actually brought it to his attention before that during the game, a previous corner, saying that to watch it, to ask the ref to watch it. And he hasn't. The lads literally rugby tackled Lee into the goal, and they end up scoring, and no one's seen it, which is
that stings, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course it does, and we could see it from here, and then no one's seen it, which is really frustrating. I'm not here to criticise, I'm not here to blame referee. I said to the lads, it's still small details that lead up to that. Gives them a corner when we shouldn't really even give away a corner, so that's on us. But then you have to be able to see such a clear and obvious decision. It's as simple as that. I'm not coming here and blaming it for the reason we've drawn. But it's cost us, and it is a mistake from the referee.
I suppose if you're looking at this game before you came here, you'd probably say a point at Doncaster. You'd probably, I'm not saying you would, but most people would. So I suppose you can just take the positives out of today. There are so many to take.
100%. As I said to you, we've dominated the game for 80 odd minutes. Not many teams, if any, are going to come to this stadium this year and do what we've done in terms of possession, in terms of territory. The whole of the second half pretty much was played in their half. So as I said, I'm extremely proud of the boys for that. So I told you during the week, it's not an overnight thing. I think people can see it's building, and it's growing, and the lads are growing in confidence with it. And we're going to need every single one of them to keep doing that and keep believing in it, because I think the only bit was missing today was conceding that goal, was the clean sheet. So, and if we'd have walked away 1-0 winners today, I don't think anyone would have complained. The fans had turned on their own team. They'd gone quiet. As I said, they changed a couple of things. So, as I said to you before, it's about us. It's about what we do. And in terms of that, what the lads are showing us and giving us is, as I said, I'm really proud of it.
Jordan Moore-Taylor comes off before the game even starts. Yeah. What happened there?
So obviously we had to get him back to fitness after following the protocol for his head injury, and today in the warm-up, just a bit of a freak one, he just felt his knee a little bit. And to be fair, credit to him, he spoke before the game. He said, do you feel you can play? And he said, I probably could, but he came back out and tried again, and he just felt it straight away. So we need to have a look at it, and it would have been even worse if he'd have had to play, and then 10 minutes later or 5 minutes into the game made us use a sub. So so we'll hopefully have a look at that, and it won't be too long, we'll see. But fair play to Regan Paul to come in, and you know what, testament to him and to the players who have all been taking on the information. I thought he was excellent.
A second goal for Alex Gill in quick succession. Having not scored up until the game against Rotherham the other day, you must be asking more from him from midfield.
I'm asking less of him, actually.
Okay.
I want him to do less, but when he does do stuff, to do it in the right areas and to be capable of what we're doing. So In terms of end product, more. In terms of general stuff, less. I think he'd end up doing too much stuff, and then he'd get to the important bit and he'd be absolutely knackered. So I think he's taken it on brilliantly. He's a really, really good player, and he'll be a big player for us if he carries on doing what he's doing.
Well, he can be massive in well, I suppose the defensive third and the attacking third, but I suppose for you it's going to have to be a case of narrowing that down and where he's going to be most effective.
Yeah, exactly. Both. Listen, I said to the lads, we defend as a team and we attack as a team. We were able to sustain attacks today because of our set up off the ball behind it, and that's the defenders. So, and it's the same when we defend our strikers today. Stop the switch of play, which we looked at and Doncaster are good at. And they stopped that incredibly well. Kieran and Joe Mason put in a real shift. So we do everything we do together. It's as simple as that, as a whole team. And as I said, I'm proud of them today. I'm just disappointed for them that we haven't got the win.
I was going to say, actually, I mean, we've spoken to you a fair few times now already, but this feels like you're the most disappointed.
Yeah, of course. I said that. Listen, they'll be gutted at not winning the game. I think everyone will, and especially the ones that were here that saw it. We deserve to win the game, but it's kind of it's mixed emotions. As I said, I'm so proud of the way we've done it, and there's so many positives to take, but I'm just disappointed in the end. And to be fair to the boys, it's probably as I said, there's stuff leading up to the corner, but after that it's a decision. You're relying on someone to make the right decision, and they haven't done it, so that's the thing that hurts.
Pleasing to see Sam Nombe back there.
Yeah, cool. Sam Reeves here, and we're trying to get them both back up to speed really quickly, and yeah, getting them both fit and firing will be important for us.